Hey guys, ROBHADD here, and we are back with another video. In today's video I will be doing a top 5 worst vehicles in GTA 5. These are in no particular order, and also don't get offended by any of these. If they are your favourite vehicle, then they're your favourite vehicle. This is just in my opinion, so don't take offence like I said, and also I'll have some honourable mentions at the end, so stick around for that. So coming in, number 1 is the Titan. The Titan is kind of a plane which is very slow, and it is 2 mil to buy. And I think this is not worth it at all, because you can just drive to the airport and collect one for free. But it does take time, I guess, but then by the time you've called Pegasus it will be the same amount of time. So I reckon that is why I think that it's kind of a bad vehicle, because of that reason. If it was a bit faster and it had a bit more kind of options, like you could go in the back of it, it would be a great feature, and that's one reason why I would kind of buy it. But in a way I wouldn't buy it at all still, because in a way you can get it from the airport, so it is not worth it. So that's in the number 1 spot. So coming in on the second vehicle, which is the worst in GTA 5, is the Kraken. You have to pay 1.2 million I think, but it can be free for some players, which is worth it in a way. If you have to pay for it, I would recommend not buying it at all, because it is not worth it. It's slow, pointless, and it can only hold one person. I think this vehicle would have been better if you could hold more than one person, and I kind of guess it would have made it like more worthy to buy. But I think this vehicle is not worth it at all, simply because of the speeds, and the features on it is just really bad. But if it's free, like you have transferred, then I would recommend getting it, obviously, because it is free and it's a cool vehicle to have. So the next vehicle is the Journey. There's one thing you can't complain about this vehicle, is the price. The price is only 15,000, which is kind of cheap, but the actual vehicle in itself is still rubbish. It's slow, like I've said with most of these, and it looks horrible. You would think that Rockstar would have made a camper van which actually looks decent, and I know there is one in the game but you can't buy it, and I would love to actually buy the proper camper van. But this one, the Journey, it's slow, and it will tip easily when you're turning around corners, so it's not very good for that either. And the inside is just horrible, like I said. But there's one advantage to it: it can hold a couple, it can hold quite a few people, which is the good thing about it. But I would still not recommend buying this. Even though it's only 15,000, I would not buy it. So coming in at 4th place on the list is the dump truck. This truck is actually a pretty fun vehicle, I'm not going to lie, but we're kind of focusing on what the actual vehicle is like. So the price of the actual dump is 1 million for a dumper truck, which is slow like all the other vehicles on this list. And also with this vehicle, you could actually find it in the game. It's kind of not rare, but it can be spawned in. And it can be spawned in on the top of the map, which is one disadvantage and one reason why you would kind of buy it. But I don't think it is worth 1 million. And that is why that it's made it on the top worst vehicles in GTA, just because of the price range and the fact that it is slow. So I would recommend buying it simply because it is quite fun to play around with your friends as well. Because in the background gameplay right now, we was driving around in a lobby with miniguns and we were shooting people on the back of the dumper truck. So that is one reason why to buy it, but I still think this vehicle is not worth 1 million. So coming in at last place on this list is the Marquis. I don't like this vehicle simply because it is slow like all the others, and also because it's not got much protection when you're driving it. I know all boats don't have much protection as it is, but this vehicle, not just because it's slow, the turning is horrible on it as well. It takes forever to turn around and you'll be there for days. Also, I'm not sure how much this vehicle is, but I'm assuming it is quite expensive simply because it is a boat. So I would not suggest buying this. I would buy something like the dinghy, as that's only like 100k, and that is much more worth it. So these are some of the honourable mentions that I did not mention in this video. I might do a part 2, let me know in the comments below whether I should, because I'm not sure whether I should, because I know there's much more worse vehicles than these. So let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed them honourable mentions, and I'll see you in Saturday's video. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!